Hey, good morning, good afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this video. This is the first one for me in 2018, so I hope you had a great break over Christmas and New Year's with your family and friends. I really enjoyed mine. We went to Prague and spent some time there, and also 1 week of skiing in Italy. The plan was to shoot this video for you in Italy. So Christmas, our family went to skiing to northern Italy, and I was thinking to shoot a new video here for you, but as you can see, conditions are not really friendly for video production. So today it's all about fitness plan. I mean, in the first post of 2018 I was talking about how to keep up with our fitness plans. You know, we have these resolutions, and then something happens and then we never really fulfill it. So if you haven't read it, you can go back to my website and have a look at the post. Today is about what is the best fitness plan, what is the best fitness plan for you. It's not difficult, but you have to think about several aspects. It really depends on three things. What are your objectives? What do you like to do? And how much time do you have? So let's talk about these 3 points in a bit more detail. First, the objective. Now, of course, you cannot design a general plan. So if your objective, for example, is general fitness, you can do something like I'm doing. So a bit of a core strengths and some yoga, Pilates, XFIT fitness program, combined with some aerobic activities. So running, cycling, swimming, whatever you like to do. And if you like to go to the gym and lift some weights, that's also, of course, possible. If your objective is to build muscles, and I'm probably not the best person to talk to about that, but then in general you need to lift some weights, either your own body weight or in the gym on the machines or with some weights, and you have to eat in a certain way. The interesting book I came across recently was called Convict Conditioning by Paul Waite, so have a look at it. If your objective is preparing for some specific event, so for example you like to run a half marathon. Now, of course, that requires a specific plan, which for half marathon requires that you run at least 3 times a week, short run, 30 minutes, and then once a week, usually during the weekend, you put in a longer run there, and again you eat in a certain way. If you have such a specific plan, I think the best is to consult people who really know about that particular thing. So for example, for running, some running coach, and you can also go on the internet, and for example runnersworld.com have very interesting articles about how to prepare for such events. Now, if your objective is to lose weight, let me not go into this today, because that's yet another video. That is a bit of a complex thing. So if you want to lose weight, stay tuned, and I'll talk about it in one of the next videos. So that was the objective. Now, second, what do you like to do? I can't say how important it is, because if you do something you like to do, you enjoy doing, you will keep doing it, and you will stay with it, right? If I like running, I will keep running. If you like cycling, you will keep cycling. It sounds obvious, but sometimes we don't really follow that instinct. And then if you hate some activity, even though the best coach in the world recommends it to you to do that, you will not keep doing it. You maybe do it for a couple of weeks, but then you will give up because you don't like it. So I think it's important to identify what you really enjoy and then keep doing it, because life is about enjoyment, last but not least. Third important element is, of course, time. Now, how much time do you have? And I think that varies. So there are some weeks or days which are better, and there are some weeks which are packed with activities or events at work, with the family, or whatever it is. So I think it's important to look at it a bit upfront. So for example, on Sunday, have a look what your week looks like going forward, and then think about where do you put your fitness related activities. So if your week is lighter, for example with limited or no travel, you can put a bit more. If you know you're gonna spend your week in back-to-back meetings and traveling and really busy, then of course maybe plan 10-minute stretching every morning and then one run or one session in a gym. Don't have too much expectations in such weeks, because you can't fulfill it and then you become disappointed that you didn't achieve your objectives. So look at your schedule and plan your fitness activities. Again, I talk about it in the previous post, and what I do is I will put it in my agenda. So I will put in my agenda run, or I will put in my agenda swim. If it's there, then it's very difficult for any meeting or anything else to come and kick it out of your agenda. Of course, sometimes you have to do it and adjust it, but if it sits there, you will not remove it. We also sometimes tend to talk about like we don't have time, and then as a result we don't have time to exercise. Not having time is a bit of a vague subject, because how many times you just scroll through the Facebook feed with no real meaning? Huh? How many times you read news on internet and they are the same anyway all the time or most of the time? So if I spend 30 minutes looking at the internet for no special reason every day, or if I spend 1 hour every day watching TV, well, I have time, right? I can prioritize fitness instead of that time and do it. So in most cases, don't complain about lack of time. Look at your schedule and identify slots of time which are not used to their best potential. And maybe those are the slots where you can fit in some exercise, if you like. So you see, it's not that complex. What is your objective? What do you like to do? And how much time do you have? And plan it well so that you really do it. What is your fitness plan? How do you make sure to find enough time so that you really keep exercising? How do you prioritize? Because if you prioritize fitness, you prioritize your health. Sometimes we prioritize health only when there is some problem. I hope that's not the case, but sometimes it happens. So how do you make your fitness plan and how do you achieve those fitness objectives? I'm really keen on hearing back from you, so scroll down, leave a comment on the web or send me an email, whatever you choose. I'm really keen to hear back from you, and of course, if you like, I can share some of the best stories with the other readers so that we can all get inspired and benefit. My name is Dan Froelich. I'm the author of danfroelich.com blog and XFIT core strength and flexible body fitness program for busy people. If you like my videos, then give me a like or share with your friends, colleagues, whoever think might benefit. Have a great day.